Member from Niagara West-Glanbrook.
Question to the Minister of Finance. Minister, Ontario families are still shocked that for the first time in history, Ontario is receiving equalization payments, that your failed tax and spend policies have put Ontario on the equivalent of the welfare rolls of Confederation. What's even more shocking is there seems to be no shock on that side of the floor. There seems to be no regret. There's been no call to arms by you or the Premier to say that we're going to grow ourselves out of have-not province. There's been no statement that come hell or high water will you allow Ontario to stay a have-not province. Minister, when will you and the Premier call together all of your ministers to say, what are we going to do to turn this around, to grow our province and to make sure we're not an equalization province anymore?
Minister.
We're searching for oil.
That was well rehearsed.
Just yell.
I think the leadership raised
Mr. Speaker, the seriousness,
we're drilling up petroleum.
the seriousness of the challenges in the world economy today, particularly as they relate to the United States as our major trading partner, are enormously challenging. We have laid out a plan that we believe is the right plan. Yep. I don't agree with you that giving corporations tax cuts is going to cure this. In fact, Mr. Courchain, the Queen's economist, said today, with respect to equalization, the essential point is that if you have a sizable amount of energy royalties entering the equalization formula at a sufficiently high energy price, no formula is going to prevent Ontario from achieving this. Mr. Speaker, these are enormously challenging times. They require full partnership with a federal government that's been absent in Ontario.
Supplementary.
This is what is particularly shocking, that the minister just seems to pocket the equalization handouts that we're now a have-not province and then say, we're going to stay the course. Minister, I don't think you would appreciate this, that the first time in the history of this great country, Canada, our tremendously strong province is now receiving equalization payments from other provinces, handouts to the province of Ontario for the first time in history. Where's the regret? Where's the sorrow? Where is a plan to turn our province around? Where is the call to arms to say that we will not allow Ontario to remain a have-not province? Minister, you increase taxes through the roof. You outspend at such a level that make Bob Rae blush, and you chase talented Ontarians out of this province. Where is a new plan? When are you going to turn things around? When will you pull Ontario out of have-not status?
Minister.
Have a little thought over there.
Mr. Speaker, we will be paying ourselves equalization this year. I guess the more important issue is when will the opposition come to terms with the reality in the world economy? When will the opposition put aside the histrionics and the yelling related to an equation that basically recognizes who has oil and who doesn't? When will the opposition recognize what their leaders and what they said when they were in government with respect to equalization? Sir, the challenges in our economy go well beyond equalization. The amount of money we're paying ourselves has nothing to do with all of the great strengths that still exist in this economy. What we need is help with the automotive sector. What we need is a federal government that's fully engaged, Mr. Speaker. We have laid out a plan that will get Ontario.
Minister, new question, the member from Hamilton East, Stony Creek.